Hey y'all, happy Thursday. Good evening. Man, I hope your evening's going real well. It's Thursday, meaning tomorrow is Friday, but even better than that, I have tomorrow off. That's really better than that. My name is Steve. We're playing a little game called Going Medieval, which is a colony simulator. We are fairly far along on it. We've got walls up around the house. I just about said walls up around the house. We have walls up around the town. Town is fairly well along. Last time I ended, before I actually did this part, I have knocked down a wall here, and I've kind of expanded this area. I'm going to put my smithy in here, simply because we just don't really have room for it anywhere else, because that armorer's table is so darn big. All right, kitty cat, run along. I think Bob's botany skill is now level 3. Okay, how are we doing on clay bricks here? That's kind of what is slowing up the works. There was a great suggestion. I think it was Tanner who had it, about having just using like earth walls to build this, and it's a really good suggestion. And I mean, I'm so close to the end zone here, I'm not going to do it, but I wish that I had thought of it a long time ago, because that really would have been a good one. Okay, what else were we doing? Oh, another really good one. And we're gonna do this now. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of the pyre. Deconstruct. And we're going to get rid of this zone. And we're just gonna create a zone over here, where I figure come on, create a zone. And yeah, we'll just say default stockpile. We're just gonna put it over here, but the only thing that's gonna go in there, let's clear all, is enemy carcasses. I am setting up an area where the wolves and foxes and such can eat our enemies. I'm hoping that will cut down on the whole "I saw a dead body and now I'm sad" debuff that we seem to get frequently. And this doesn't need to be there. That was just sort of a slip of the mouse. So what I'm hoping will happen is that my animals will pick up dead bodies from in and around there and just drag them over there. Those are bones. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and set time to go on a little further. It is day 4 in autumn. If I remember correctly, I better pause for a sec. We have already set everyone to winter clothes, but we do not have enough winter clothes for everyone. We have caps for everyone, which is something. Let's go and check in the... Let's see. Okay, we do have winter clothes being made. So hopefully we'll have another set made by today. And whoever we have that's naked will no longer be naked. We also set to build the advanced research table. We don't have enough allowed resources, and the thing that we need is complex machinery. And that requires Tanner and Tigger, our friends. That requires a smithy to make them. Hence, the need to build this and smack a smithy in there. You know what? We might need to... Is 50 enough? 50 should be enough. And we've got clay bricks. We should be able... I think we can finish this. How much does one of these take? Can I select like that? It takes 5. So if we had, I think we had 56. That is 11. That one there is already, I think there's one that's, yep, nope, that one's done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're good. We are good. So our next objective is to is to get this built, essentially. To get these stairs set, or this floor set up. And to, gonna have to get these 2 pieces of wall set up also. Anyway, to get that set up and put stairs on, and then throw a second floor onto that, so that we have a tower we can fight from. All our ice blocks are decomposing. I mean, that's not great, but it's not a catastrophe. Let's set these to don't sow. I think that we've got probably as much as we're going to be getting out of our agriculture this year. So don't sow and don't sow. And while we're thinking about it, while this is on our mind, let's push down into here. Have we put a floor on there yet? Okay, so yeah, we did put a wooden floor. I'm guessing. No, blueprint phase. Okay, but we do also have the stockpile set there. I'd really like it if the dirt wasn't there anymore, but what are you gonna do? Maybe we can go ahead and start telling the fermenting station, you can make some fermenting fruit juice. Not like a bunch. Let's just say like until you have 20. And then for mead, we'll keep that at 50. All right, we're good there. Oh, you know what? Let's have a, how are we doing on food? We should look at that. 72 meals, 80 animal feed. That's fantastic. We could, you know what? There's an argument to be made for starting some lavish meals. How am I doing on herbs? I feel like I'm not doing great. I don't think I have very many. Is that herbs? Nope, that's beets. That's the fermenting mead. I don't know where herbs live on this. Fodder, is it a seed? I don't think so. Is it a medicine? It is a medicine. Okay, we have 30. We have 30 herbs. Maybe we could keep like 5. Maybe we could keep 5. No, we should. This shouldn't be here anymore. Break that thing down. And then I'll just push that back one. All right. We have some nice smoked meat going too. I like that. Now then, can we move this? Yeah, just relocate it back 1. Space already occupied. Oh, balls. Who's around here? Bob? You are probably, you're working with red currants, and I want to encourage that. Where is everybody? Oh, I think Redwold is... He might be building that, but instead, since he's in the area already, let's just have him move this. Hold that to the stockpile. Now then, can we move this? That's really stupid. All right, that is a dumb error. And I guess it's not an error. It's probably just an oversight. But the fact that I can't move this back one because it is already there is really annoying. So how do we do this? Could we move it temporarily, like right here? There. And then we'll move it back. It's just so dumb. Tigger, what are you doing? Tigger is writing. Okay, I don't want to... Maybe I'm going to interrupt Bob here and just have him move this. Is it remove? It says Tanner is already on it. So I'm just going to let Tanner do it. It's so weird how it just grows out of the ground. All right, now then. Relocate. There. That's so dumb. All right. Okay. I buy and sell things that take my fancy on the road. They say with a crooked smile. Take a look if you like. I do like. And I hope you might have something cool. All right, how is my Tanner and Summer are pals? Tanner is making friends with everyone today. I do like that they are cutting these trees down. This is our little tree farm. And the fact that they're cutting them down, that pleases me. Look at these. Oh my gosh, I want something that is going to kill them. I am training 4 of these 4 creatures and none of them are getting anywhere. Boffer, where are you? You're at 22. That's not very good. Biffer, you are at 63. That's at least making progress, I guess. Thorin, 35. That's not bad. Thorin is really young, so that's not so bad. Gimli is even younger and at 24. So maybe it's okay. Maybe it's gonna be all right. What is going here? Oh, light armor. All right. All right. This is really good. We're getting floors in. My little area for my smithy is almost done. Don't have... I was just about to say we don't have the roof up yet, but now, look at that. Roof is coming up. You can start building the smithy there. You know, it occurred to me just now, I don't know what a smithy needs to be built. Blacksmith forge, limestone brick. And I don't have any of that. Well, that's not great. That's not awesome at all. We're gonna need, first off, I'm pretty sure I don't have stone block cutting yet. So we're gonna need to get 9 chronicles, and we'll pick that up. Then we will build a stonemason's bench, and we'll whack out some limestone bricks. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? If you're looking, yeah, we're still on v0.15.7. I got a response from Epic saying, we're sorry it's taking so long, we're super busy. Which, I don't really care for that response. I mean, I understand they may be super busy, but I got things going on too. Let's see if we've got people dressed yet. Nope. We still have 2 people who do not have clothes on. Is this a decent set of light armor? It is. That's a very good set of light armor. And Summer is probably the right person to have it on, so that's good. Look at that. We have a new donkey named Boyo. That's so good. I'm very pleased. Is Boyo already trained? Was Boyo born trained? That's about as good as it gets. We'll give it to Tanner. Tanner gets one named Boyo. That's so great. Boyo, get to work. Oh boy. That is a fantastic little surprise. You know what we should do is put more wall torches in there. And I'm kind of jumping all over the place. I apologize for that. But no, it's not pen markers. Okay, torch is wood or wall torch on there? It is. We'll just stick one over here. Just so it's light, just so it's bright in here. Okay. Eventually, this, we'll have a smithy here. But it's gonna be a while. It is gonna be a while. Autumn day 5, and it's 47 outside. I hope that we get research done fast today. Let's take a look. I want to make sure that Tigger is research is job 1. Good. And Summer has tailoring as job 1. Also good. Bob has cooking as job 1. We're good. We're in good shape as far as these are concerned. Jobs are where I want them to be. All right, now, let me make sure. I want priority on these to be medium. Okay. Wonder if I have to, do I need to... There we go. They're all medium. Okay, good. So once we're content that we are well defended and we've got towers on either side, I think I'm gonna build a bar in this one. We built one in Wrexham, and it was maybe my favorite part of the town. No, it was my favorite part. So we're going to build another one here, and maybe I won't screw up the cellar this time. Look at that. All of the walls are about done. Oh, you know what that means? That means it's time for some traps. These are just going to be stick traps for now. Sorry, this part is probably not very exciting. And it's just sort of thump, thump, thump. But it is very much a necessary evil. There we go. Is that Boyo? It is! Boyo, you should be hauling things. Did I not tell Boyo to be hauling things? I want to make sure that happens. Yep, Boyo is set to haul. It's so funny that I guess like if your parents already know how to haul, you kind of get taught how to. Maybe that's how it works. The merchant is here. I'd completely forgotten. Let's get, I think he's got, does he have ice? Maybe we buy ice from him. Let's get Redwood. Looks like Bob is doing something. Redwood was just about to get food. That can wait a little while. No! Oh, whew. We got him just as he was about to leave. That's lucky. All right, he has lavish meals. He has herbs, but man, he wants a lot for them. That is a lot. Ale, apple saplings, barley, seeds. I don't want any of those seeds. I guess he doesn't have... I thought he had ice blocks. I mean, it looks like that's what was on the ground. Or are those my ice blocks and people just haven't moved them because they're lazy? In any case, I don't really think I want any of these. I mean, I guess the herbs wouldn't be bad. It's just they're so expensive. And I don't really want any of the other stuff. Do we have any spare male sheep? Maybe we could sell. We're sure as heck not selling any dogs or donkeys. And he doesn't want to buy any of that stuff from us. He doesn't want to buy any ash. Wood and sticks. Yeah, we don't want to give him any of that stuff. So, I mean, I guess. Let's see. How much does he want? Our I mean, would he buy? What's it called? Beeswax. He would buy beeswax. Maybe we buy all his seeds just for safekeeping. Safekeeping is really the wrong word there, but just for kind of future-proofing, so we have enough. Like, we could probably use some beet seeds, so let's take all the beet seeds he has. We've got more than enough flax seeds. Let's buy his cabbage seeds, too. We could buy the herbs he has. It's gonna be a lot. Yeah, I'm really reluctant to do it. I'm not gonna buy them. I think that's it. How are these hats? Are they in pretty good shape? 82, 45, that's adequate. It'll do. Are any of these in terrible shape? No, all of these look like they could probably be used next season. So, I'm sure as heck not gonna give him any clay bricks. I think we just throw him a few things of beeswax and call it good. And that feels like a good thing to me. We'll just give him $5 worth of beeswax, maybe $4. So it comes out ahead for us. There we go. Oh, he drives a hard bargain. How about that? No. Okay, Redwood, not doing a very good job of bargaining here. How about that? All right. Okay, what is Bob doing? He is hauling something to the stockpile. That's fine. I just want to make sure that this stuff gets hauled in. This ice must be ours. Redwood, haul all of the ice in. Okay. Which dog are you? No, 59%. Because I sure would like a dog that would maybe pick the seeds up and take them inside. Boyo, are you gonna do it? No. Alright, so that dude is gone. Settlers are suffering from the cold. Well, I'm sorry. I mean, what do you want me to do about it? How is our, it's done. So all that's left now is to get the towers in. Are they gonna be able to like come in through here and build those? Because there's not a door to this tower otherwise. The only way in is gonna be right there. Oh, I see some traps going down. That's great. Really pleased at that. Maybe I need to grab somebody who can... Oh, Redwold is going to build something. Well, maybe he's going to build something I want built. Nope. I don't think he did. I think he was doing traps. All right. Who is this? Summer. You know what? I think you could do it. What's she doing right now? She's producing. Come and construct this wooden wall. Oh, and then she failed at it. She failed. Summer, is your construction really bad? Did I pick the wrong person for this job? It's not awful. All right, try again. Take two. There's more wood all over the place. There you go. Okay, now, uno más. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay. Well, this might be bad planning by my part. Go ahead and deconstruct that one, Summer. We'll just put a door here. In fact, we will put a reinforced door here. Okay. What's saying? Not enough allowed resources. All right. I think we don't have any iron ingots right now. We have iron. We've got 312 iron nuggets, so it's just that these aren't doing anything. It occurred to me that I didn't reset the instructions on the oven after we moved it. At least I'm fairly certain I didn't, and that's not a good decision. Sure enough. All right. Meals. We need until we have 71. That's fine. And then animal feed until we have... That's good. That'll work. And I guess lavish meals until we have 3. I mean, there'll be a very rare treat. I kind of don't know if lavish meals are going to be worth it, especially when we don't really have herbs. How are we doing on that research? Stone block cutting, we are not there yet. I think it's because he's making texts and not chronicles, which is a little annoying. Yeah. All right. I mean, we could just say, for the time being, pause production on that. So we'll just focus on chronicles. I think that's the thing to do. I think that's a good call. All right, these need to be on, priority high, medium. Yeah, that's what I want. Make sure all the windows are closed. Okay, looks like they're all closed. So the this is interesting. The dogs can all get up on top of our, or the wolves rather, can all get on top of our roof. Which means somewhere there's a way. And it might be that I left a way. I know I have a way from inside. Yeah, like right here. I'm gonna knock down some of these trees that are around here. The ones that are like fully grown. We don't need to have all those in there. All right, we'll put it on speed 3. Settler suffering from cold. Is she working? Is she tailoring? Well, I mean, she's got winter clothes underway. Do we have any? Are we sitting on any that like someone is not going to get? Item, apparel. Oh, they're flimsy. That's why. All right. Put another one on there. Do better, Summer. What's her tailoring is? I mean, it's only 18. So, I mean, she's okay at it. She's not amazing. Saucy's botany is 40. That's fantastic. I think we can probably slow down with the clay bricks. I don't think we need 302 anymore. Let's drop it. What is it? Is it shifting? There we go. Let's just put it at like 100. So that, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Just 122 and we'll just leave it. Because I really want the focus to be on this. I really want to be making iron. What skill is required in making these? I should probably check that. I mean, will this... Let's go to jobs. Smithing, smelting furnace. So it's a smithing thing. That's why. It's gotta be people who can smith, and I really don't have very many of them. In fact, I have almost none. You really should not be doing it. Let's make it... I mean, I hate to do this, because her smithing is a 0, but she does have a star on it. So maybe that'll go up. A 5. Let's make it a 2 for Tanner. A 15. We'll make it a 2, and then maybe we make mining a 3. And cut plants a 3. And crafting a 3. I think that'll at least get him to doing this. If we were to maybe make somebody else our prime researcher for a little bit. Which is not a great use of our resources, to be honest. Tigger should be the one researching at all times. But we just don't have another smith. Let's have time move on here. Yeah. Well, at least they've got that going. We just need 6 more, and then we'll have stone block cutting. I mean, we're actually kind of a long way away from being able to build the smithy anyway. So, and we're a very long way from being able to build complex machinery. I'm fairly certain that you need a 20 to make that. I also want to say thanks to Island Kane, who had stopped in earlier in the week and talked to me about a mod that will remove the soft cap of the amount of experience you can get per day. And I haven't plugged that in yet. That is on my to-do list for this weekend. But I think that's really going to help in getting some of my people who kind of focus in one area, getting their skills up. All right, Summer, I want this to be an amazing set of winter clothes. Are you carrying them around? That you are, and they're good. That's fantastic. All right, somebody go and put those on. Bob went and grabbed them immediately. Great. Okay. So we just have one more person who needs them. It's Tigger. And Tigger says he's auto-equipping them. Oh. Okay. Maybe Tigger got them. We're all good for winter clothes. We'll go ahead and let her continue. And maybe just make one more. And since we have caps for everyone, maybe we drop caps down to 2? I think we have enough. I think we'll be okay for clothes then. So that's really good. That's great news. Have we, Okay, some of the floors have started up here. That's really good. That's great. This is gonna be a while. You know what? Who was it that had the 0 and but they had a star in it? Maybe just for the purposes of ingots, which is what we're doing now, we make it a 2. Oh, it's Summer. She's going to be tailoring for now anyway, but we make it a 2 for now. Does anybody have any kind of smithing? I mean, Redwood and Saucy both have a 6. I think Redwood could have this as a 3, and maybe Saucy could have it as a 2. I just really need to get those done. What we could use would be like someone to be running from cannibals who was like a 27 smith. That'd be fantastic. Hey, Saucy got started on it. That's so good. Way to go. Way to go, Saucy. It looks like these are all done. Am I right on that? Except for this. Maybe we make this door. I really think it should be reinforced though. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wait. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna go ahead and wait. Let's take this door, reinforced, and cancel it, and let's just make it a just a regular wooden door. Wooden door, please. And we'll just, that'll work. And then, actually, let's put the stairs in. Will that be enough? I don't know that it will be. Because there's gonna be... Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not sure that's gonna be. Let's cancel that. I may have made this too small, in which case, we just do a ladder. It's not ideal, but... So like, if we do it like this, yeah, it's just a little too small. I needed to make it like one step bigger. All right, so that is not great, but we throw a ladder in there and all will be well. Not ideal, but well enough. All right, and then we'll do stick floors. Actually, we'll do wooden floors on this one. Okay. Let me get in here. And so right there is where the ladder is going. Wooden ladder. Okay. Carry on, everyone. How are my traps coming along? Oh, they're getting there. Bob's killing area is 28. Saucy is crafting a metal item. What metal item? Oh, you're just making ingots. Hey, that's great. That's awesome. Did we take a look at what is her smithing? 6? Okay, so it is not fantastic, but I mean, we need to get this done. We need iron. Oh, come on, you were almost done. Saucy, is it time for you guys to be, are you done? Yeah, you're done. It's leisure time. All right, carry on. Finish it up tomorrow. Look at these little jerks. Oh, I hate you guys. So those are kind of trapped in here now. I mean, they're not going anywhere. We may as well go ahead and mark them to be hunted. They can't escape. If they do, they'll go through the trap corridor and die. Or they'll run up here and run around on the walls, which will just be equally annoying. Is that mushrooms? It is. Great. Oh, more herbs. That is fantastic. There's a lot more over here. I think that's gonna be enough chores for me to have doled out. They can carry on. It's Tigger. Oh, Tigger is going hunting. Did it take off? Did this... Wait a minute. What happened here? Reinforced door, not enough resources. All right. Cancel that. And somebody build me a regular door there. In fact, Tigger, I want you to do it. Okay. Now then, the stuff, or the guys that we have marked for attack, or for hunting, I think we unmark them now. Here we go. No, I don't want them all. Did I clear them there? I did. Great. So they're going to sleep, which is just what I want. We are okay. The feeding trough seems to be doing okay. This is for the dogs. Yep. It most certainly is. How did we, you know what, we haven't checked. We got it. Stone block cutting, unlock. All right, now then, we need, what do we need to do next? Ice making. Ice making is what we want next. We're gonna need, we'll just have them focus on Chronicles again. And we'll make ice making next. It says food reserves on stockpile low. I don't see that. To me, where's my food? We have 72 meals. 272 cabbage, 10 beets, 54 raw meat. We should go hunting. 6 milk and 335 honey. So we're good as far as food is concerned, but we are going to need more meat. So let's pull this up. We'll sort by animal. Are there any deer left? There sure are. Wow, there really are. Okay, so let's mark a couple of them to be hunted. How about you and you? I imagine as soon as I close this, the people who are asleep are going to be like, oh, hunting time, and just go hunting. Yep. Redwold, Saucy, Tanner, Tigger, all of them are just like rushing to go and hunt. Well, I mean, the good news is with so many of them, it probably won't take too long. Look at all of them scatter. Come on, guys, hit your shots. I think that this one got hit because it sort of slowed down. Oh yeah, definitely got hit. Another hit, and there we go. All right, bring that one in. Tigger has a little snack. Very good. Now, Tigger, go see if you can't get that other one. Tigger looks like he's happy. He's enjoying his day. What up? Darn it. Here we go. Mood. Ate at a table, slept in own quarters, entered a church. Entered a church, deprived of religious activities. I don't get it. All right, Tanner and Redwold, come on now. Let's get this guy. Well, neither one of them is like a sniper Deadeye. Neither one of them is Connor from Stranded Alien Dawn. Connor, what's the other one? Sora? Sora's a pretty darn good shot too. Well, it looks like that deer is gonna get away. Now Tigger is still on it. Tigger, where are you anyway? Okay, he's hunting. He's stalking it. All right, Tigger. I mean, he got a shot in. He hit it there for sure. Oh, it's almost down. Tigger decides he's going to let it live another day. All right, that's fine. You know, got other things going on. That's cool. It is 53 outside. That is chilly. I am noticing that these aren't getting filled. We have everything marked. And I know that we have all three of these. Well, we don't have coal, but we have sticks and we have wood. So, I think it's stewarding that's... Yeah, I mean, maybe in stewarding, we're going to make stewarding a 2 for everyone. Does it need to be a 1 for everyone? Because, like, this needs to get done. Okay, yeah, on high priority. And maybe we make it very high priority. Maybe somebody will get to it then. All right, Tanner's construction is 18. Are there a lot of dead creatures in here? There sure are. Let's allow all of them, and we'll eat them. That will learn you. That one's injured. I wonder if it's gonna die. Trap misfire. I forget how we combated this back in Wrexham. Because wild animals would just go in here and set these. Like, there's wolves that just fired off a bunch of them. I don't like that. How did we do it? I mean, one thing we could do is just put a gate here and then break it as soon as we needed, or as soon as the bad guys were coming. We have someone come out this door and, I don't know, open the gate? Is that a thing? So let's go wooden wall, clay bricks, and just we'll put one more right there. And then we'll just put some kind of, I don't know, gate-ish door, something that'll keep the animals out there. Here we go! You sighted a pale, halting figure near the perimeter of Reddingshire. As he approached, it became clear that Hamish had been bleeding from a deep gash and needed to rest. It was for honor, Hamish gasped. Would you grant them respite? I sure would. Let's see, what does this say here? Mining of 27 and a star on it. All right. That's pretty darn good. He also has 2 stars on marksman and melee. And he's only 26. And it doesn't look like he has any horrible bad guys chasing him. Yeah. Welcome. All right. So let's take a look at Hamish. See what we got for our bargain here. Okay. We want there. Animal handling of 10, construction of 17. That's banging. 11 marksman is not as great as I had hoped, but it's not bad. Okay, smithing of 13 is significantly better than most of the people we have. This guy is really going to be good. All right, now the part that I'm a little worried about. Industrious. Hamish is certainly a busy bee, buzzing around, getting things done from dawn till dusk. He never seems to rest. Oh, God bless this guy. Outgoing. Hamish is a great sport, always setting up bouts, games, and sing-alongs. He is a jolly soul. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Heyman is highly attuned to the natural world. He listens closely to the feral whispers of plants and animals. Oh my gosh. What a home run. I don't much like the name Heyman. I do like the name Hamish, though. So, Hamish, welcome. Welcome to Wrexham. Let's get his schedule set up. We will copy and paste. I don't know that we have a house set up for him right now. Maybe we do. Let's see. We also need to... Let's see. Can he self-tend? What is his medical set for? Or medicine, right? The 0? Nope. I am going to make him an archer. We will have him wear a cap. So, caps. Winter. All armor. And all food and all stimulant. Or no, wait. No, we want food. Awesome. There we go. I think he's wounded. Let's take a look and see if we do have a house for him. I'm not sure that we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't. All right, so the first thing we need to do is get a house built up for our new friend. We'll just build it right here. Okay, I have to remember how many squares it is. So from there is 1, 2, god damn it. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is where we start. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let me close this off. All right, and then we will put a wooden door here. And maybe a window on that side also. Okay, let's throw some... How are we doing on these materials? Let's close up raw materials. We still have 2,800 sticks. You get a wicker floor. And then let's make a wicker roof. All right. And furniture. Let's get furniture going. We want a wooden hay bed. And I think a clay brazier. I think that's about everything everyone gets. So, hopefully people will get to that soon. I mean, until then, hopefully you're in the infirmary. We should probably set his jobs while we're thinking about it. Okay, Hamish, patient, that needs to be a 1. You need to go and get yourself taken care of. You are not going to tend to anyone. Convalesce, that also should be a 1. Hunting, we could make it a 3 with that. Construction, that needs to be a 2 with a 17. Although we've got so many people who are builders right now. Maybe, like... Maybe there's somebody who doesn't need to be? I don't think Tigger needs to be. Yeah, I think that's enough. All right, growing. Let's see, what kind of skills do you have in this area? You don't have them. You have none at all, so you aren't going to do that. His animal handling, he's really good at it. He has that one skill, so we're going to make that a 2. Mining, he is incredible at. So we're going to make it a 2, because I want him to focus on being an awesome smith. I think I might even make that a 1 for him. It's just that we already have, like, we have an awesome smith and an awesome miner in Tanner. Yeah. I don't know. I might regret that. We'll see. Carpentry, you know what? With a 6 and a star, I think you can keep that. The 5, I don't think we'll have you up there. Research. His research isn't bad. He's pretty smart. I think that he's going to be awesome. I think Hamish is going to be an incredible addition. What's your health like right now, buddy? I can see that he's injured. Deep chest laceration. Ouch. And deep arm laceration. And his hit points are 46%. All right. Hamish, you can get yourself some food. That's fine. But then I want you to maybe go and find yourself an infirmary bed and stay there. He is doing exactly that. All right. Maybe we grab one of our... Who do we have that can tend? I know Redwood can. Bob is pretty darn good at it. And Summer is too. In fact, I think they might be the best. Saucy with a 4, I don't think it should be a 2 for you. Okay, so let's get Bob or Summer. Whoever's... Summer, it looks like, is already on the way. Oh, thank you so much. Research available. Is it the research we want? No, we kind of want to be able to make ice. So we need another 5 Chronicles for that. And maybe we need to... What is being built here? Advanced... Oh, the advanced research table. Right. Wonder what the temperature is like down here. 34.9, 35.2. That's not bad. Polecat carcass decomposed on the stockpile. We need to expand the zone to include that little area. All right. That's funny. All right, we've got that there. I wonder if anybody can do that. Who do we have? Like, it's late. We're going to do it in the morning. In the morning, we're going to grab somebody and make them come do this. I'm kind of looking forward to see how Hamish does. Manufactured. How are we doing for iron ingots now? We have... Oh, no, there's our ice blocks. We have no iron ingots. The ones that we were making are still just kind of sitting there. Really hoping that maybe Hamish will jump onto those. Oh, he's still convalescing. That's going to be a little while, I guess. I think we are going to have to build one more. I don't know if we need another cap or not, but let's go ahead and put one on the agenda. How is the tower coming along? It's kind of not. it is kind of not coming along. What are you? Is that a wolf? Oh no, that's Biffer, who's 74%. I mean, that's getting there. That is getting there. We are going to go probably about another hour today, I think. Not as long as we might normally. Probably 45 minutes or an hour. See how Hamish's health is coming along. He has some chops. Look at those. I think that's what that is. Those are formidable. 83%. That's not bad. These are still 30 hours away from being healed. So I don't like the wolves being up here. I don't know how to get rid of them other than to maybe just get up here and kill them. Uh-oh. What's up with this? Building can't be reached. Okay. How can we fix that? I mean, temporarily, I could put a ladder like right here. Let me make sure I'm at the right spot. Until that gets moved, I don't think it's going anywhere. Tanner, move this wood, please. All right, thank you. All right, now then, back to the ladder. See, if we build the ladder there, then I think we'll be able to get this stuff done, and we'll be able to reach that stuff, or that area. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I forget, did we get that? We did, okay. So it is time to maybe whip up one of those tables. Not tables. Little, what do you call them? I know I'll see it. Stonemason's bench. That's it. And we'll just stick that here. Rain is coming down. I think Summer is building the clothes. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like she's making good headway on them. So we will have new clothes for Hamish. What kind of weapon does he have right now? Hamish, what are you carrying on you? A sturdy dagger. Actually, I mean, how good are these? 32 out of 57. 43. You might be all right. And maybe we just stick those, you know, in storage for whoever needs them next. But I do want you to have a bow. So, what was his marksman? I think you need a 15 to be able to fire a longbow. And that is not... There we go. We went to the bowyer's table. Let's put short bow on top, and we'll build one of each. I was a little worried because I was noticing there's quite a crowd at the temple there. Am I gonna need to make a bigger one? Wait a minute. Why does that? This structure cannot be used because it is an unsuitable. Well, that's maybe because it's like not been built yet. Silly game. Wow, oh, weird hiccup in the sound there. There we go. Okay. We had 2 new sheep. That's fantastic. Did the one that was here where did it go? Okay. All right. All right, this is weird. Okay, I want this to be a door. Okay. And then I want wicker floor to be like right there. And then this can go away. All right. Hoping that that winds up working out the way I want it to. Summer's tailoring is now 20. Awesome. Tanner broke down the ladder. And Bob is setting traps. Hamish is praying now. Am I going to need to tell him to drop what he is using? I might have to. Okay. Hamish, I want you to drop that and go get yourself a cool bow of some sort. I think we have... No, those are the ice blocks. I thought we had some iron ingots, but I guess we don't. Unless they took them to go build something, which would be fine. Is my gate idea gonna work? I mean, it won't work for polecats, obviously. So we'll do this also. We want clay brick. And we will... All right, and then we're going to make these clay brick windows. And we'll stab at people as they come in. That's my plan, at least. I don't know if it's going to work out, but that's the plan. Is everybody asleep? Yeah, everybody's asleep. All right, let's get time moving on. getting weird music hiccups. What were we gonna do next? Oh, ice making. We were absolutely doing ice making. Let's drop that, and now we can go ahead and open research back up on both of the tables instead of just restricting it to the one. Like, I think we had paused it on this. Let's get it back started again. Whoa, not that. Not 130. Maybe just like 50. And yeah, that's fine. And that is gonna be a while before we have that ready. I mean, at least these got lit up. Okay, priority very high. Intensity medium. So the settings on those didn't get changed. Hopefully, people will go and get that sorted. That's my hope. All right, so let's do this. Let's go here, deconstruct that one. I think we'll actually have to build it, or build this first. Hamish is constructing. He's working. In fact, I think he's building his own house, which is fine. Okay, Tanner got that deconstructed. That's awesome. Maybe I have Tanner come and do these now. Tanner, I would like you to make this wooden floor. Unstable because it is placed. Okay, then how about this one? All right, now can you build this one? Just grab some more sticks. And then there we go. That's a good man. All right. We are back in business. I mean, I don't think I need a floor there, but just on the off chance that I do, we'll have them put one there. But this will get the top floor of our turret ready. Or of our tower ready. And playing too much Stranded Alien Dawn. Which does have turrets. How are our traps coming along? I would say only about half of them are built. Which is not ideal. I would like to have more of them built. How's that new housework coming along? It's coming along. It's still got work to be done on it. But it's good that it's coming along. You know, we haven't looked at the animals recently. Domestic ones. Okay, so like let's say buffer 40%, that's not amazing. Biffer 81. That's really closing in. Thorin 45. And Boyo's already working. It's Gimli. He's at 34. All right, well. Hopefully those are going to be getting better. We've got 30 ingots right now. Room created, chamber. Awesome. We will make this Hamish's. Just check the, yeah, there we go. Hamish's room is ready. And I think we're going to cut down these trees here. They're just going to be in the way if we are building more houses and stuff. I mean, it's great that these guys are doing this part, and that is going to be important, but I would sort of like it if we worked on the tower now. Hamish is converted to devout Oak Brethren. Practicing Oak Brethren no longer felt meaningful enough. All right. What are we gonna do? I had something in mind. Oh! Production. Do we have the icebox? There we go. So I was thinking, just to keep it like out of the rain, maybe we put the ice boxes like here. I can't see why they couldn't be near the bees. Okay, let's like expand this to like cover all of that area. Okay, maybe that didn't work. Never mind. Ne'er you mind. Was it F? Yeah. It's just, it's so annoying. Summer turned 29 today. How about that? I wonder what Hamish's mood is like. Ugly apparel, desperately thirsty. Do we not have any mead? I wonder if we don't have any mead going on. I bet we don't. That's a shame. Well, we have some fermenting. It's just going to be time. Yeah, 5 days. And 13 days for that. It's probably temperature related. I wonder if I stored them someplace else if it would be faster. Did that bow get started at all? Or either of them? That's armor. That is melee weapons. Nope, those bows did not get started at all. Do we have anybody on carpentry? We do. Summer's kind of doing other things right now. Tigger has a 1 on research, so there's research to be done. He's going to be doing that. Well, I mean, we could give Hamish a 2 on it. He's got a star. Just see how it goes. Well, you know what we didn't do is come over here and tell it, like, until we have, I don't know, maybe like 80? 80. Let's see, is it in furniture? Yep, it is. There we go. I just thought try and keep it a little warm over there while they're hammering away at the bricks. Okay. This is looking pretty good. All right, we've got all that needs to be done here is to set up the floor for the top floor. That's going to be wooden. So let's go to that. Let's change this to a wooden floor. And we're going to go like that. What is, okay. Oh, no, it's already there. Okay. So it's just that people haven't started doing that yet. Tanner, what are you doing? Oh, he's working on traps. That's fine. Wait, Redwood, this is taking a long time. It took him forever to do. I just had to watch. I mean, I'm like mesmerized. Why is this taking you so long? That took ages. Hamish is crafting a metal item. I think that's probably ingots? Yeah. How are we doing on bricks? We've got to be almost where we... yeah, we're good on bricks. And honestly, we have lots of ingots. We should be able to get stuff going. Really, the thing that we need now is... well, we have 80 bricks. Wow, when did that happen? I don't recall that at all, but it does mean we can go ahead and throw in that smithy that we wanted. Oh, yeah. Blacksmith's Forge. Uh-oh. All right, why? Not enough allowed resources. We need 100 of them. Okay, my bad. Let's do this until we have, I don't know, like 140. My bad. Autumn day 11, so winter is indeed coming. I think I'm going to have to manually mark these to be harvested because it's just not happening. And that's worrisome. I'm also sort of tempted about having, if you watched any of the Wrexham series, we would occasionally have to have like the Feast of St. Holling's Day, where everybody got a 1 on hauling, just so that we could get everything to where it needed to be. And I'm starting to think we might need to do that in the very near future. Okay, we still do have enough of that. That's fine. And it looks like we have enough animal food also. 31, 32, and 36. Yeah, that's plenty. All right, let's see what else. If we can just get like more, as Summer went right to it. That's 100. Isn't that how much this needed? It just needs 100. Does she have to go and put them down somewhere, or? There we go. I think I'm gonna go ahead and tell her that's enough. 120 is plenty. Good job. Very good work. Limestone bricks get made, or at least they seem to get made a lot faster than clay bricks. I don't know if I'm right on that or not. Tigger's intellectual is 45. What a genius. He's gonna invent the automobile in a little bit here. We cut that tree down. I'm gonna take a look over here. I mean, do I need to drag somebody over here and just say, look, do this? Who are you? Bob, what's your construction? Is it at least adequate? No. Never mind. Hamish is doing that. That's good. Redwolds. Saucy, what's your construction? 18? Fantastic. Come do this. Oh man, I wish they would just go up there and instead of just like building the one, would maybe like build a half dozen. Nope, not at all. Not interested in that. Now what's Redwold constructing? Is he doing traps? Yeah? I mean, we're doing really well on traps. I mean, if I put a door there, oh, look at that. That's what I wanted. Way to go, Tanner. You know what? It's okay. I had kind of meant to have wooden ones, but if it winds up they're half wooden, half wicker, that's fine. I don't mind at all. Let's go to defense. I want Merlons, but I'm going to do clay brick Merlons. And I don't think that I need to have them like on the back along that side. At least I hope I don't have to. Okay, and then we'll make these the corner pieces. That look right? Yep. And that looks right too. Okay. So now, if we can get that set up, we will have a defense tower. And once we've got one, we'll start working on the other. I'm gonna do a better job on the other one, I think. Look, the smithy is actually being built. Great. That is so good. All right, mechanical components. No worker with smithing 20. All right, who is close? 4, 13, 6, not, or 6 on that also. What was yours again? 6, okay. Summers is 0. Tanner's is 5, and Tigger's is 15. So Tigger is closer, but he's kind of ruled out because he's doing the research. I think that means it's Hamish. And my other alternative is Summer, who has a 0 with no stars. So, Hamish already has smithing at 1. So, let's do this. Let's put some berdishes on the menu. Like 3 of them, maybe. Just do until we have 3. No, we don't need 10. All right, and you don't use steel or gold or silver. And yeah, any of that is fine. Okay. And I guess we need to, yeah, that's good. Maybe we keep this up actually at a little more than 50. There we go. All right. While this is moving along, I'm going to take another sweep around the area and just see if I can't find any iron on the ground. Like that. Is that iron? Salt. I have kind of a hard time telling the difference between the two. I guess salt is kind of almost a salmon color. Like this, I think, is salt. Yeah, and iron is like a deep red. I don't know if we'll get to those bushes, but if we could, it'd be nice. There's a dead fox out here. I don't know what happened to that, but we're not going to mess with it. We are going to try and get these herbs, though. What's this? Salt? More salt? More salt? Yeah. And that's also salt, as is that, and this. It's not looking like there's much around here at all. So maybe we dig where there is limestone and just hope for the best. See, do we have any more limestone spots in here? That is soil. That's clay. At least the experience I had in Wrexham is that limestone and iron were often found together. All right, what about down here? Yeah, like this is more limestone down here. So, maybe we set to mine. I mean, I know this is just more clay, which we really don't need, but and then we'll dig down. We'll get this also. All right. And maybe with any luck, we'll wind up hitting some iron down there. So this appears to be ready. Well, no, it's not ready. But the Merlons are actually being constructed, which is great. Bloin, where are you? Where are you headed? I think there is a couple more things of herbs there. Is this iron here? No, it's just... That's iron. That's iron. Okay. Now we're in business. Let's get a ladder dropped. Or better yet, let's just do a earth slope. Will that work? I don't know that it will. Let's mine out. I mean, it's kind of worthless, but we'll at least get it out of the way. And then we can get down there and see if there's not any more iron down there. I don't think iron is going to be super important, but I would like to be making more crossbows. I would like to be making any crossbows. And right now, we're kind of not. How are we doing? Did, like, those bows get made that I wanted to get made? No. Not even close. Did a cow just move in? Are you a male cow or a female cow? A female cow. Is not trained. I wonder if we could capture that. Train. No, I don't want to train it. I just want to get it, like, led over to the little, what do you call it? The pen. Which is awfully small. Where does that pen marker go? I need to make sure it's okay for cattle. Okay, yeah, cattle are okay too. Just in case you were curious, cattle are fine. And where did that cow go? All right. Redwold is producing something. Who's got some animal handling? I mean, just adequate. Tanner does. Tanner can do this. Roping the cattle. I don't even know if that's going to be necessary. It looks like it's coming inside of its own accord, but just in case. All right, let's cut down a few more trees. All right, Hamish is working on the bardiches. I have a feeling it is going to be a long road. Yeah, with just 13. We need to make 20. Gonna be making a lot of stuff. Summer's tailoring is now 21. Okay. You know what we haven't checked recently is to see if everyone has clothes and stuff. Hamish still does not have a bow. We need to grab somebody and force them to make it. Who is our best carpenter? They're going to make bows now. Okay. Redwold with a 12. Summer with a 12 and a star. No, by far, by miles, it's Tigger. All right, Tigger, you're going to take a break from what you're working on. What is he doing now? He's enjoying entertainment? Is it like their break time? Yeah, it is. Okay, in the morning. In the morning, then. How's the tower coming? It's not really making a whole lot of progress. Okay, well this is good. Let's put... That's iron there. Is that iron here? No, that's all soil. Okay. Let's put a slope. Like that. And then we'll see if we can't get some more of this iron down here. You know what? I didn't see if those ice machines got built, and they did. All right, well, let's have them make ice. Say until we have, I don't know, 16. Maybe that could be like 8 for each room. Until we have 16. Okay. I mean, it is below freezing, so hopefully we'll see some of that today. Or we'll at least see some people working on them. I do need to remember, as soon as work time comes around, so like as soon as we hit like 8 a.m., I need to grab Tigger and force him, winter day 1, force him to start working on that bow. Okay, he's writing. It's time. Tigger, I want you to come here and prioritize production. We need to get a bow for Hamish. Okay, we almost have enough clay bricks. Wow, Tigger is really getting it done. You got 900 experience for that. Okay, but how is the bow itself? Or did he just throw it in here? I'll bet he did. No, it's in none of those. Is he must be carrying it around then. Okay, Tigger, where did that go? Or did he just decide, wow, this is a good bow. Mine now. No, that one's been used. He put it somewhere. Okay, well, overview. Item. Ranged weapons. It must be this one. In fact, we've got two really good ones. So why is he not using them? Oh, Hamish is auto-equipping. Okay. And great! Hamish now has a bow. It may not be the longbow that I would like, but it's good enough. For research now, what do we want to look at? We could do furniture too, which gives us fancier beds. Could do cartography. We could do... We must be closing in on chemistry. Have we finished the... I don't think we have finished the third research bench yet. I don't think we could because we don't have any... All right, so we can't do chemistry until we get some of those. That is a pain. So, we're kind of stuck over here. I mean, furniture too wouldn't be bad. It would give us nicer beds. Decorative banners isn't bad. Wood carving. I don't really care about wooden weaponry too. Let's do... We could do rug making and get rugs for everyone. Now let's do furniture too. All right. So it might be a little early for it, or a little late for it rather, pardon me. What's it take to build one of those things? One of the new fancy beds. Quality bed linen. 35 linen cloth, 40 wood, 25 hay. So I think what we'll do is kind of what we did back in Wrexham. If you watch that, is we kind of like would just destroy a couple of them in the morning and just set them to be built, and hopefully they would be built by the end of the day. Oh, you can have them either with linen or with wool. What do we have more of? Let's go to material. Textiles in there? It is. Okay, we have 200 wool, 1100 linen. So, that is an easy question to answer. How, what's the temperature like in here? It's snowing out there. 40 point... Oh no, it's like 40 degrees inside. Yikes. All right, so let's get up here. All right, let's put intensity on high. So we have high and very high for all of our braziers now. Okay. Very high. And high. Okay, that should do all of them. Have we finished up the Merlons on this? Not quite. Most of them, but not quite. What is this saying? Not enough allowed resources. Okay. Well, I see 40 clay bricks. What do you need? And you just need 10. There's plenty of resources. All right, I don't know what's going on with that. That's weird. Okay, Tanner, I don't want you to leave without taking some iron back. Here. Well, at least he took some. Okay, which donkey is this? Okay, that's Boyo. Boyo, would you like to come and get some of the iron and bring it back? It doesn't look like it. I don't know if he can get down. Oh, yeah, he could get down there. He could go right there. Or right there. Well, he picked something up. What'd you pick up there, buddy? Will it show me what he's carrying around? I guess not. I'd really like to know what he's carrying. Uh-oh. He seems stuck. Okay, good. Whew. I was worried. He was kind of going back and forth there for a little while. Excellent. All right, all the Merlons there are done. Maybe we will just put soil in like here. There and there. And there and there. That way there's places for, you know, the enemy won't, I don't know. They'll walk over it and we'll be able to shoot at them. That's my thinking. Alright, so Saucy gained the perk Gourmet. Let's check into that. Also, I want to see what Saucy's marksman is. 17. Okay. Gourmet. Ah, la joie de cuisiner. Saucy is everyone's favorite cook with endless culinary skills that tantalize the taste buds. Plus 5 culinary, plus 5% appetite, and minus 15% consumption duration. So what is her culinary now? It must be way up there. What? It's 0. How could she be everyone's favorite cook? Her culinary is 0. You're not going to be cooking anything. That's weird. Game, that's weird. All right, so let's like put these down so that I like don't screw up. All right, so I want to make it like this one was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's make this one 9. We'll go with wooden walls. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's 9? Yeah. And then this one here is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go, I think 6 is probably okay. Those aren't the ones I wanted. Oh, all right. Okay. So we cancel this one. We will put a door in down here. Just a plain wooden door. All right. And we're gonna do the same kind of thing with this one. I'm not gonna have anything on the ground floor except for stairs leading. I don't even know if I'll have stairs leading up because I want people to be going in from here. Which dog are you? Biffer at 73%. All right. Just carry on. Everybody is still asleep. 6 a.m. on winter day 2. How are we doing? Have we made any ice yet? It kind of doesn't look like it. Temperature condition not met. So it must, yeah, it's 36. 36 Fahrenheit is too warm for that. Plenty of iron over here to bring back. And then we can come back here and we'll mine iron from there once the spring comes around. So Hamish must have gotten one of those Bardishes done. Let's see how he did. We want to do melee. It came out good. I mean, it's a pretty good one. In fact, it's good enough that I might tell Bob to maybe go get that. Wonder how I could do that. Because I think a Bardiche should be a better weapon for him. I mean, outside of just, I could, force him to wield it. And maybe that's the thing to do. Okay. Jump to that. And then we'll just go. Bob. Equip the Bardiche. We should see how armor is going. It seems like she's been making a lot, or at least working on it a lot. And there's a light helmet and a gambeson. Have people been picking it up and putting it on? That'd be even better. They have indeed. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. Okay. Everybody's got winter clothes on and caps unless they're wearing helmets. So that's all right. Although maybe this helmet here, we should just tell them, look, find yourself a cap. That helmet is junk. Maybe I should just make sure we actually have a cap that they could wear. Apparel. Yeah, we do. There's one there. Go put that one on. Summer, what are you making? Are you making that longbow? Oh, okay. I guess what is Tanner working on? You're working on the Bardiche? You're not the smith that I want to raise. We've got to get a smith at, yeah, I think it was 20 to make it. Let's double check. 20. That's a big ask. It is 8 degrees outside. We have mead, everyone. Go and grab yourself some mead. Maybe heat it up a bit. I don't think I want to make this until we have. I think I just want to make it like amount. And we'll just say 2 more. And then we'll do short swords. We'll do a couple short swords. We haven't taken a look at how our how the animals we're training are doing. And I'm a little concerned. I am worried about checking that they're going to be doing terribly. Boffer is at 57%, which is not great. Biffer, 84. That's not, I mean, that's close. That's really close. Thorin, 17. Thorin, I'm really disappointed in you. Gimli, 41. That's sort of getting there-ish. We have a second male sheep now, and that worries me. I would like to get rid of it and maybe a couple of our female sheep. So, like, the game wanted to send me a merchant now, it would be okay. Yeah, temperature condition not met. So the bees aren't working at all. We just have to get someone to come and work on the ice blocks. But those are ready. Those are at a great temperature. You know what? It's really dark in here. Did I not put torches up? Well, no, there's torches. I think that's a torch. Okay, we want them all on, and I want priority to be high. In this one, I don't think this has a... Oh, it does. Very high and high. Okay. Nobody's gotten to it. It's super cold outside. I've never been in 8 degrees Fahrenheit, but I can only imagine that it is just horrifyingly cold. What is it like in here where they're eating? 23.8. Maybe we need to throw another what do you call it? Furniture. Another clay brazier in there. Oh no, they've got to. They've got to. They could use some wall torches maybe though. So wall torch. Boy, they're just banging along at those. Tigger's intellectual is 46. We're close to being able to do really a bunch of different stuff. Yeah, I know they're suffering from the cold. It's darn cold outside. And what do you want me to do about it? Lavish meal is decomposed on the stockpile. I'm surprised nobody ate it. I thought they'd go right for that. Okay. So we could do furniture 3, which would let us do some nicer tables and chairs. What does this do? It just pretties up the place a bit. Metal traps. I mean, I guess we could do cartography. I got it for Wrexham, and I can see how it might have use, but I didn't use it at all. Can I do armor 2? I could. I would need more of those, but that would let me make chainmail. And maybe that's a good thing. Could also do shields too. You know what? I think armor 2 wouldn't be bad. Let's crack that open. And then I think we're gonna need more. Let's make that 140. And is this the armor bench? I think that it is. No, that's the woodworking bench. That's the armor bench. Let's throw in a few suits of chainmail, maybe just 2, and 2 mail helmets. And we'll just kind of see how that goes for now. How are we doing on food here? Meals, roasted meat. Are we not cooking any meals? I wonder if we are not, which makes me worry. No, we have 70 meals. You know what, in fact, let's even bump this up to 80. Animal feed is fine. I don't know if lavish meals are really doing anything for us, to be honest. Okay, I just want to make sure that I don't have dirt allowed in here. Is that a material? Yeah, it is. Okay, and I don't have it. I just want to get all of those little things of dirt picked up and moved out of here. Maybe we'll wait until somebody wakes up and drag them over to do it. Yeah, settlers are suffering from the cold. As we said, it's darn cold. Well, the cold snap has ended. Thank heavens. So instead of being 8 degrees outside, it is a balmy 34. Okay. We've got this set up. So let's do a wooden door right there. And a wooden floor right here. And then we're going to put a wooden wall all around. And then we can still, how are we doing on, you know, we'll use sticks here. All right. Yes, look at that. Successfully trained a dog. Which one? Which one are we talking about here? Okay, it is Biffer. You are to haul and you are on vermin control. And you can be let's see. You can be Saucy's dog. Oh, that's really good. Really, really pleased about that. Okay. I think it's funny that he built the door instead of the floors leading over to it. Well, I mean, it's I am really pleased that the towers are getting to go up. I kind of feel an incursion in the not too distant future here. How are our traps rather? Look like they're in pretty good shape. All right, really pleased at how this is coming along. Let's set up well, no, wait. Let's get the floor in here done, and then we will put the stairs up to the roof. Oh yeah, that's going to be so good. Should probably double check and make sure that we've got plenty of, you know what, it might not be a bad idea to just get like, I don't know, maybe like another 50 in there. Just to make sure. Summer's tailoring is now 22. That's great. Is it time? Do we have enough suits of like mail to like set those up so that those are only being used by our melee people for the time being? We have a melee helmet that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I want to at least do it for our melee people, is have them wearing helmets. So let's do that. Let's go to manage, and we want to manage headgear, and we're going to edit, make a new one, and we'll call it melee helm awesome. And it's gonna be, I think, really any helmet. Maybe we shouldn't say light helmets, but really anything else. I want the light helmets to kind of be reserved for the other guys. And we'll do the same sort of thing on it. It has to be at least like 40%, and it has to be at least sturdy. All right, and so we will make melee helm awesome for Bob and Summer. What's being worked on up here? Light helmets, real good. And I mean, I could start throwing the archers in those. There's certainly an argument to be made that those would be helpful for the archers. Smelt items for metal, dismantle. You know, we should be doing this. We'll just say forever. Maybe if it's like beneath, yeah, like 38, and if it's, okay, so yeah, allow all if it's beneath that. Nope, darn it. Okay, hold on. Well, there are another smelt items for metal. And make that forever. We'll edit. And that is going to be anything that is of flimsy quality. Okay. There we go. I see more clay bricks being made. That's great. How's our floor coming here? It is coming along. Coming along. If you're watching this on YouTube, let me know. Is putting like a little gate here a good idea? Just so that, you know, the little animals don't go running into it. Having to reset those an awful lot. Okay, good. That's his spare room now, which I think is really funny. We will... Oh, that's not... Actually, that's okay. They can come out of there and run around. That's fine. Let's go ahead and put a wooden roof up there. If these guys have some complex machinery, I might buy it from them so that we can get our third level what do you call it, research desk. If they've got it. I kind of don't think that they will, but maybe they will. I think once I've dealt with them, I'm going to wrap up for the evening. I don't think I'm going to buy any animals from them. I might sell them a couple sheep. In fact, I almost certainly will. Hey, where is this guy? All right, Bob is asleep. He's asleep already? All right, who's our next speaker? If not Bob, who's an 18, which is pretty darn good. I think it's Redwold. With his 13. Let's see. Certainly not Summer. Tanner's got a 10. All right, Redwold. Redwold is also sleeping. You guys are going to have to wait until the morning. Henry Colaville. In the morning, Henry, I will get Bob to have a chat with you. Have we told them don't sow? Okay. We need to get all of those harvested, like ASAP. This weekend on Saturday, I'll be streaming Stranded Alien Dawn. Get started with that at 11 a.m. Pacific and 2 on the East Coast. Do a couple hours of that colony simulator. And then Going Medieval will be back next Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 on the East Coast. It is almost morning. Come on, Bob, wake up. Bob is up, and the first thing he wants to do is drink. That's okay, Bob. It is all right with me. I would like you to talk to this guy first. After that, you go get yourself a drink. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, am I right? Okay. Here's what they have. Mechanical components. Wow. Look at that. 89 gold each. So if I were to get 5, which is what we need, we're looking at 445. I can't afford that. I can't afford that at all. All right, we'll have to skip that. And we'll get some simple healing kits. Those could be very useful. They're very expensive, too. And... all right, let's see what we can sell them. Not selling them our new cow, that's for sure. Or any of our donkeys. Okay, now then. Let's get rid of... we'll get rid of Yisamir the sheep. And maybe, like, our oldest female sheep. 10 days. 29. Penny and Glory are both 29. This is Penny the second. That's 23rd. Okay, so I think it'll be Dixie and Penny the first. Let's see. These winter clothes are great, and we're just going to keep them. Keeping our dogs for sure. I think we're going to keep our summer clothes. We could... let's see. We could sell some beeswax. Like... what if we did 100 beeswax? Oh, that would get us there. Let's see if this works. Well, we got 5 healing kits out of it. Bob, before you go running off, could you take the healing kits to the stockpile? And then, I guess, go ahead and do whatever you like. All right, we have 13 ice blocks. That's pretty good. I know it's probably kind of foolish to even check this now, but is anybody getting close on smithing? Hamish is still at 13. Who's the other one? I think Saucy's been at it, 6. And Tanner is a 5. And Tigger is a 15. I think I put Tigger back on research 1. Yeah. Saucy's botany is now 41. Goodness. How are we doing on our tower here? Is it done? It's not done. I love that we have a donkey named Boyo. That really makes me smile. What's even better is that he came to us already knowing how to haul. That's fantastic. Oh, that's so good. That's excellent news. Domestic. We will make this one's. Let's see. Saucy has one. We'll make this one Summers. And Gimli, start hauling stuff like now. Now we're only training Thorin and Bofer. How are they doing? Bofer's at 96%. Almost there. Thorin, what about you? Thorin's at 44, so not so much almost there. Redwood was successful on him there, though. Went from 44 to 79. Wow, Redwood has really, really gotten good at this. Knock that tree down and that tree down. I think that even though they're working on these, we could probably start getting the Merlons in. So go warfare, clay, brick, Merlons. And then here, just like that. And then the ones that stick out over the side, we make them bendy. Rotate. There we go. And then this one here, make it all bendy. Okay. Alright, Circle of Avalon merchant is leaving. That's fine. Great. Now we just need to get those Merlons in and... oh, excuse me. We are about where I want to be as far as defenses are concerned. Which is great. I'm really happy about that. We will go ahead and just go to midnight, and then I'm going to wrap up. We talked about what I'll be doing next. This will show up on YouTube tomorrow evening at about 5:30 p.m. Pacific. Tomorrow is Veterans Day in the U.S., so if you serve, thank you so very much. We appreciate that. And if you know someone that did, tell them thank you tomorrow. I'm going to go and tell my dad that. I am all done. Guys, have a great evening. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. So long.